guys, it's Brandon Childs. Today I'm going over an exercise that I call side cable twist. Now this is going to teach you how to engage your abs and obliques while doing a twisting motion in order to help protect your lower back and make sure that you're using your ab muscles so that you're not putting yourself at risk for any kind of injuries in your spine. So for this exercise, the way I recommend doing it is in a kneeling position. This is because you can do it standing, but when you're standing, you're in a position where you're going to be using your hips a lot more to rotate and your legs and knees. You don't want to do that. This exercise, you really want to focus on your abs. So if you're able to, I would recommend doing this kneeling. So you're going to grab your cable or resistance band, whichever you want to choose. This one's a little high, so I'm going to bring this down. One more. Good. So basically you want to line your shoulder up with the cable, and then you want the height to be perfectly straight to where it's right in front of you. And then you want to choose a resistance that's not, you want to feel it in your abs, but you don't want to have to feel like you have to lean over to the side. So make sure you're choosing a resistance that's actually doable to where you're going to feel it in your abs. Start light. I'm only using 2 bars on the cable machine, and I feel it in my abs just enough. I can do way more, but then I'm going to be straining and using a lot more muscles. So pick a good resistance. Start off with this in front. Make sure your pelvis is rotated up in front. You're gauging your glutes, not to help you not use your lower back. And from there, when you turn, you want to keep the cable in your hands directly in front of your chest. And if I'm going to my right with the resistance, I want to keep my right hip forward. I don't want to turn my hips like that, because if I'm turning my hips when I'm twisting, I'm not using my abs as much. I'm using my glutes and my hips down here. I really want to just focus on the abs. And the way you do that is, as I twist to the right, I push my right hip forward and my left hip back. So my hips are going one way and my body's going the other. And I'm only going as far as I can keep my hands directly in front of my chest. So for me, that's about right here. As you can see, I can go farther if I twist my hips, but I'm not trying to twist my hips. I'm also not trying to pull with my shoulders. So keeping this right in front of my chest, I turn, right about there. And then the same thing, as I go to my left, now my body wants to twist that way and my shoulders want to pull. You don't want to do that. You want to only twist from your abs. So as I turn to the left, this hip has to go forward as my chest goes to the left, and I can go to about right here, keeping the band in front. If I go any further than that, I'm just going to be using my shoulders, which you don't want to do. It's not a shoulder exercise, it's an ab exercise. So you're twisting with just your abs and obliques. The way I like to explain it is basically, while keeping this in front of your chest, you want to turn from your belly button. You want your belly button to turn, but keeping your hips straight forward. And again, as you twist, whatever way your arms and your upper body is going, you want your hips to go the opposite way. So if I'm going this way, my right hip is going forward, keeping this in front of my chest. I'm going left, my left hip is going forward, teaching my body to use my abs and not my lower back when I'm twisting. And you'll basically do the exact same thing, flipping around to the other side. Thank you guys for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe, and if you have any questions or requests, make sure you leave them in the comments so that I can continue to make content that will bring out your ultra instinct.